Hello once again, this is Brother Teacher. I want to talk to you for a moment about probiotics. Probiotics is not something that's natural to the human body. Howbeit, it is a supplementation that is used to replace what we typically would call gut bacteria. It is live microorganisms that help in digestion and the overall maintenance of the gut or stomach or intestinal system, if you will. And what happens from time to time is there are some people who have been diagnosed with IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, or they have been diagnosed with leaky gut syndrome. And oftentimes this happens as a result of improper diet, medication, some condition that you've been predisposed to before you had that particular condition, or even as I say, the medication. It could be antibiotics that's causing it, or some other kind of medication that you may have been taking over a period of time that has lost the natural bacteria that your body would need to thrive. Now understand this, our body has a condition that doctors typically call homeostasis. Homeostasis is nothing more than the balance of the body's systems, all of the systems combined. In other words, your heart is supposed to beat a certain rhythm and or pace. You're supposed to have a certain blood pressure. You're supposed to have a certain rhythm or pace of your lungs, of your liver, your kidneys, your spleen, your pancreas, your thyroid, and so on and so forth. Your body is supposed to be balanced, and that balance is called homeostasis. Now, in this particular instance, we're talking about gut balance, balance of bacteria. You need bacteria to break down your food. And if you don't have that bacteria, you're going to end up with, as I said before, leaky gut or irritable bowel syndrome and the like. So in order to alleviate and eradicate that problem, we will need some supplementation, and that supplementation is commonly called probiotics. Now I want to point out a couple things that I recommend for probiotics to restore that balance, as it were. Now there's a lot of things that some people use commonly, but this is what I am familiar with. One of those things that you can use is coconut meat. That's the white part of the coconut. We call the meat the inside. Okay, or coconut water. That is good for probiotics, if you will. Another thing that you can use is kimchi, which is a Korean dish, which is sort of a vinegar-based Korean salad dish. Now, what we have, which is akin to kimchi in America, is that old typical common sauerkraut, fermented cabbage. It is an excellent source of probiotics. There are also a couple more sources. There are actually several other sources of probiotics. Goat cheese is one of those, and also yogurt. I personally, and I've said this in time past, I don't do dairy of any sort. That's my preference. But you can also find those probiotics in the above mentioned again. So, again, getting back to Brother Teacher's probiotics, I would say pickles, real pickles. I would say sauerkraut. Those are the primary two that I would use to help restore the natural bacteria of the gut. So if you have any further questions concerning this, please do, as always, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love. So long.